thought I was
bed.
T-posing for a second.
You stand above a body which is in a state of gore beyond recognition.
What's going on, guys? It's Kay, and today we are back with Baldur's Gate. But unlike last time, we're gearing up for the Dark Urge. So I actually not just now, but like a couple days ago. Here's the thing. I built a whole character, and I got all the way up to like the Goblin Camp. Didn't like it. Scrapped the whole playthrough. I just really was not vibing with the character that I built. I decided, okay. I'm not having fun. I might as well fix it before I hit Act 2, when it's going to be much harder to want to go back and redo it. So, starting from the ground up, I didn't really have an idea for the direction of my character. And so a lot of the dialogue options that I was given, I didn't know how to answer as my character at all. If you watch my first playthrough at all, you notice just how into the role-playing aspect that I get. That's like my favorite part of these games. It wasn't at all role-playing a character. I was just kind of picking options, which, So I went back to the drawing board, and now I have an actual character synopsis now that, one, I've played through like like 3/4 through Act 1, and two, I spent more time on building a rough draft of how I think the campaign is probably going to go, just based off the fact that I've seen a couple hours of the gameplay now. I 100% plan on keeping my original reactions to the Dark Urge scenes, though, because I do still have that footage. I will make an indication on when you're seeing my first reaction to a Dark Urge scene or not. I'll keep in this reaction, the second time reaction, and then I'll edit in the first reaction that I had. That way you can still see my first reaction to these events of Act 1. But I figured that I would rebuild my character and then still include those because it's still a reaction video at the end of the day. Now, what I really wanted to do was still keep the aspect of like my character being a good person despite the Dark Urge aspect of them. I had a paladin going on, which once again, a cleric of Selûne, paladin, who has no memory of who she was before, but somehow has enough conviction in being a cleric of Selûne that she's enough to argue with Shadowheart over it. It just, something wasn't right with the character that I was building. So, how I ended up building it was this, okay? I'm going to start off as a warlock in the game. I'm not exactly sure what the Dark Urge shit is from, but it feels like we're going to figure it out within the next act. So I'm picking warlock, and more specifically, actually, let me go to the character menu. That way, I can gather my thoughts, lay out this character for y'all, so that it's easier to understand why I'm picking character options. It's apparent that these Dark Urge, like urges in general, are coming from something. Whether they want to explain it as an entity, past life, reincarnation, some type of shit like that. I'm picking warlock, and more specifically, I'm picking the fiend in order to parallel thematically, like I'm getting my powers from whatever this Dark Urge is, so I'm picking this as like an explanation, you know what I mean? I think that'd be cool as hell. Oh yeah. Little things that I explained. I mimicked my eyes to look like my in real life mother's eyes, because what I wanted to explain it as is that like human mother, drow father fled the Underdark because of the treatment that drow men tend to suffer from, and aside from that, I didn't build anything else because I kind of figured that the game would give me a background outside of that. But that's the background that I'm going with for why I look like this. Having a hard time choosing. I love that there's enough curly hairstyles in this game to where I can choose a bunch of different ones. Oh, I need it. I'm also going to change the name of this so that I can keep K or Tav as my last one, and this will be an actual character. Now let me explain what I want to do with this character, okay? I wrote a whole little mini synopsis, which I tend to do. I think I did the same thing for my last tab, but like this needed a full like couple paragraphs, you know what I mean? Okay, I wrote, she loves having the spotlight, having a flair for the dramatics, and likes bringing people entertainment. But here's the specific characterization that I'm gonna roll with moving forward. This will inform my dialogue options that I choose. Plagued by, I was on my fucking writer shit with this one. Let me read this out for y'all. Plagued by visions of bloodlust, she fears that the past she cannot remember and the current present that she is building don't match. She's afraid of who she was. There seems to be crumbs and hints that I had a past life that was less than stellar. She's never felt more free than now and doesn't know why. She's afraid of what her past resurfacing could mean for that. While writing, I kind of realized that it was similar to Astarion a little bit. But yeah, I don't know what it is that was in her past life, but I'm deciding to write that the found, like, family dynamic she has with these people now is something that she loves. Loves being the center of attention, loves being the dramatic type. And she doesn't know why she's having these flashbacks and these urges. And it's terrifying to think that the person who you're trying to become and the person who you used to be are at odds. So that's the character that I'm building. For long story progression, I really, really, really like the idea of staying a warlock until something major happens. Because in my mind, I feel like when it comes to like Dark Urge type characters across media, you usually see either one of two things, a road to redemption or a road to corruption. I'm assuming that's what this is as well. I'd be shocked if that's not what they were aiming for. So what I'm trying to aim for is I'm going to stay like the Fiend Warlock for a good portion of the game, like probably throughout Act 1 and Act 2. Usually in stories like this, there's like a midpoint, like a turning point in the middle of Act 2 where it's like all is revealed. Now what do you do now moving forward? I'm assuming that if it follows normal story progression, we're gonna see somewhere in Act 2 that whatever is causing the Dark Urge is gonna reveal itself. And then after that, it's like coming to grips with what that means. If not, it'll probably be somewhere in the beginning of Act 1. I don't know what that moment's going to be. So for me, I'm going to pace out what I do with my multi-class in like a story aspect. I'm deciding that I'm probably going to go for a Road of Redemption arc just because I am such a sucker for that. And I'm probably going to multi-class with Padlock when that happens and take, if I can, an Oath of Ancients, which is like the vow to uphold the light, I'm pretty sure. I've only played Padlock. Dude! I've only played Paladin once, but I'm assuming I can still take up Paladin in the middle of the campaign. If that happens, I'm going to aim it for after we meet Gortash the first time. That's when I'm going to take up my Paladin multi-class. Respec the character so that it makes sense and I just don't have like one level of Paladin or some shit like that. And then I'm going to continue the game as though she made an oath to be good at the beginning of Act 3. Now, there's probably going to be something else in the story that's more important than Gortash's inauguration, but because I only know the vanilla game, I can only use vanilla game pacing for it, so I'm probably going to use that. If not, if there's something fucking major, then I'm going to use that instead, of course. But that's what I'm aiming for. Y'all let me know in the comments if that sounds crazy or if you're on board, all that shit. But yeah, based off the character I wrote, I'm probably going to end up being... I'm probably going to inadvertently be best friends with Gale and Karlach. That's kind of what I was feeling the vibe of. That and Astarion will be really close friends as well. I love Lae'zel. They're going to have more of like a bickering, but I would do anything for you type bond, which I like. Oddly enough, that's the dynamic that I accidentally built with Shadowheart when I first played this game as like my vanilla Tav. If y'all remember those videos, you remember how much I, in real life, was bickering with Shadowheart in the game, so you know what I mean. TheBump.com. Just like the moon, Selene has a calming, soothing effect with a hint of mystique and wonder about it. Okay. I'm deciding that's what my character is going to be called. Selene, and then I have Kay as my vanilla Tav.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Forgot about my guardian. Oh, you know what I went with last time that I thought was sick as fuck? I went with building my original Tav for my guardian. It's kind of what I want to keep. I swear my OG Tav looks too much like me. Correction, my OG Tav looks too much like my current character. Her hair ended up making her look more like a redhead on accident because I didn't realize how red her hair was. But yeah, I know these are the options I ended up picking for Tav. Whoa. I didn't change her eye color, did I? No, I didn't. But I've built this Tav before, so I know how to make her. But yeah, Tav. We're doing it! Oh, I'm excited, y'all. I'm actually excited for this character. And I hope y'all like the characterization I built. I realize that I'll probably still end up picking a lot of the similar options, but I tried making a character that made sense for why I would be picking opposite options, and I always ended up with, like, not a character, but just, like, wasn't even never a fully fledged character, just like a stand-in for picking game options, which I'm just not a fan of that in RPGs. I remember being so impressed that this is what the game looked like when I first started playing. Look at me!
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with number 3 because it fits the character so well. Take a deep breath, shake your head, and start anew.
Time to get out of here. And then you can shed light on the dark of the matter of yourself.
Let's go visit us. Hi. Look at all the brains in the background that I didn't notice before. What the hell?
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
Sure.
Please. Before they return. They return.
You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
My dexterity is going to be higher. Let's investigate it. I have a +1 intelligence now. The amount of times I complained about my OG playthrough not having my intelligence fucking over so many of my rolls. Inspect the exposed brain.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
For this character, the medicine one, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go with a dexterity check. Gently prise the brain from the skull. Still nasty as hell.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity.
Do we know anything about that man?
You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go with imagine a brain full of holes. A brain like your own. This is like the dark urge shit that is gonna scare the hell out of her in the beginning. Blood splatter.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
Poor us.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
What's at the helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here.
You know what this?
Needed
Okay.
to navigate.
You know what this reminded me of? That we will not survive here. If y'all watch the Resident Evil movies, the Red Queen, you're all going to die down here.
You're all going to die down here.
That shit. What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Alright, us, let's go. Woman of the hour. It's my girl. I got red in my hair, I didn't realize. Hey!
Abomination. This is your end.
Hi!
Your head throbs.
I have a lot of red in
and
my
your
hair.
skin
Is that blood?
tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I love her so much. See if I can get it again. Wow.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle.
I sure do.
To the helm.
Jesus. Alright, Lae'zel.
Not now. We must go to the helm.
This whole gameplay is gonna be filled with me complimenting her. I can't have her. Totally get that. But she's so pretty.
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
That's baby girl this playthrough. I can't do that. Ooh. There's magic at work here. I'm gonna determine what kind.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Okay. I'm gonna hit look for a latch.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
The more options comes down to... I'll look around. There must be some way to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
I can only fucking imagine. You know how nasty that shit... Nasty it would be to be captured by mind flayers and not know
Not now.
when
We
you
must
get
go to the
transformed. Oh, I got a key.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Several.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
I accidentally turned her last time, so I'm probably gonna leave that clip in here somewhere. Now, I heard that this scene has been revamped since I last saw
woman
it.
is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
I'm gonna turn her into a mind flare, because I've heard that this scene is nastier.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Let's see. Let's see. I wanna see it. I'm sorry, girl. Oh!
Kinchar, changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
That is nasty. That is so nasty looking. But I will not be doing that this time.
The console appears.
Look how cool she
dormant.
looks. Wow, Warlock has a lot of specific shit. Inscribe the device with the glyphs you sensed from the pod's warding runes.
The console hums to life.
Wow. Take a closer look at the powered up console.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite.
Parasite doing entirely too much.
Discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod open? Could you imagine rolling a crit 1 right there?
You feel the biomechanical brain.
That'd
of
piss
the
me off.
console process
Sorry,
your
Shadowheart.
command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. Sated.
Why did I actually get chills? Hi, baby.
At last. Thought I was done for.
Is she gonna talk to me if I don't speak to her? I really am just coated in blood, ain't
Thought
I?
that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company's what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Did you feel what I felt just before? We were in each other's heads.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not?
Alright, then let's go. Oh my god, I looked at that name and went, who the fuck is that? Bitch, it's the name you gave her. Alright then, let's get going. I'm Celine.
Shadowheart.
Is that how you spell Celine?
One moment.
Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah. I'm horrible with spelling, hence why I asked, but it's hard to misspell a name you gave yourself, you know? Come on, time to go.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's fucking aggravated
right.
over there.
Lead on.
Yeah, this character is a bit more handy with the deception. So while she'll notice something like that, she won't question it.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Ladies.
Cane yank.
I was talking with someone else in the comments. She don't ever say that word again in the story, to my knowledge. What in the world does she just yell at Shadowheart? You know what I mean? Look at how good we look. Ah! Here's my question. Why do some mind flayers get the little skinny heads, like how Orpheus did? And why do some of them get the fat ass heads, like how the Emperor does? Like, look at that skinny ass head this bro got.
We must escape.
The Emperor has a fat ass head. Why does he get the fat
Do
ass
it.
head?
We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Uh-huh.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect.
Am I able to connect them as us?
Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm. Need to find a way forward.
I want to try it.
Let's finish this. Got to press on.
I really want to try it. 40%.
Leave him to me. Finish the transport.
35%. He's got 150 health. We've got 13 fucking turns though. We only need like 3 to get over there.
Moment.
Oops.
Hurry before they strike.
I'm, you know?
or your spine is mine.
Must reach the helm.
Dude, we've got 12. You're good. Oh!
Time to push my luck again.
Can't give up.
I feel like we can do this. I'm not crazy for thinking this, right? Not at all. We got this. We are all putting this work on that man. We're killing him. Oh, I forgot I had extra health. I was like, what just happened? I don't think you understand how scared I just got. What in the hell?
Come a little closer.
No. We don't have to worry about them. They're not going to get to us nearly in enough time. Oh my god! Someone needs to hit him. Someone needs to actually put some hurting on this fool. Fuck!
Stop the intruder. They must not escape.
All the misses. His fire bolts are fucking.
Rosario will have yours.
I feel like I can do this. Could you imagine if I had an honor playthrough? It'd have been over. It'd have been fucking over. This mind flare need to like put in some work, dude. I don't know what to do. The mind flare's about to come after us. I wasn't expecting that. That way, even if I die, I'll be fine. But me, I'm looting. Give me all that. Now I'm getting out. I can't believe he turned on us. I'm actually, I don't want us to die. Now all of a sudden you can fucking fight? No, don't hit us. Oh my god, that scared me a little.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Try to remember the last time you stood above a corpse. In character, I guess.
You see flashes of flesh, all lumped together in a mass grave. No single image sticks out. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
So far, I'm having a... Oh my god, that's Shadowheart. I walked up to loot. That's Shadowheart. I watched my old gameplay, like, footage the first time that I missed her. I walked right over her and I didn't realize it. Let's go to wake her.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Kind of hoping you knew that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
You have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement
Two
on where we just
amnesiac
came
fools. About to fall
from.
in
First
love.
things first. We need supplies, shelter,
Yep.
and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright then, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
That's my girl. She just don't know it yet, you know? Alright. Now, for specifically roleplay reasons, I want to make camp the first night with just Shadowheart. I've never done something like this because I was always too afraid to miss out on companions, but I feel like it would make sense. She has something to say, though. Oh my god, I forgot how fucking ugly the default clothes were.
You
Hi, babe.
strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea?
Sure, what is a good idea? 4, don't question me. What? I can't think of something that would give the worst first impression, like something that would give a worse first impression more than that. Are you sure what is a good idea?
There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow.
You mean sleeping?
Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light.
All right, agreed.
Maybe we'll
Our
get
top
lucky.
priority as far as I'm concerned.
We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Oh my god, I love her. There's no need. We have all of our slots.
As you writhe with sickly dreams, a deep red floods you.
This is new.
Though you have a tadpole, you know your broken mind is not like the others who bear the worm. A few scraps of the past come back to you now and then, but you can never quite tell where the knowledge comes from. Inexplicable, violent yearnings overwhelm all other thoughts. Who could you possibly be to be their vessel?
I didn't see this the last campaign that I ran, like before I restarted. So it's like, this could be fire for roleplay. I'm creating a character with a lot of self-hatred, aren't I? Jesus. The answer is bleak. You were once someone awful.
Once. But now, you recall waking up, hearing the pounding war drum of blood. How much you treasured the sight of the first corpse you touched.
I hate the faces they have her make. That's so nasty. Celine, don't do this. Wonder, why are these memories so beautiful? Like, who was I to where my past memories are this enticing?
How
What the
cruel
fuck?
your old life must have been. What could have happened to make you forget? As you fall asleep, you are a shivering and shaking mess. Blood, 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 blood.
The narrator's scary as shit. What the? You were not treating me like this last game, girl. But I love that scene for roleplay reasons. I haven't seen that one yet, so whoa. That's crazy. Because I'm picking more of almost like a Robin Hood type character, I
I've got
kind of
one
want
those
to be
brain things cornered.
the type who can see through bullshit.
In the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you
Or
killed
at
the
the
others?
very least knows that someone like Astarion could probably handle himself. Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Kind, but in an oddly rogue kind of way. Yeah, let's do nothing. See where this goes.
Not a word. Let's try
See
to
where it
keep
goes.
that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Hmm? And you, keep your distance.
Shadowheart
No
is
need for this
pissed
to
back
get
there.
messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Ah, promises, promises.
Love a
But I have
protective
other
girl.
business, I'm afraid. Now, I
At this
saw
point in the
you on
game, I've no doubt the Shadowheart would have fucking.
Didn't I?
She could kill Astarion
Not.
at this point. Let's headbutt this man. Shadowheart, you can't give me a little. No, guidance doesn't work for this. Headbutt this man! Bop!
You wretched little.
Your
Bop.
mind twists.
Please, allow me to introduce myself.
Of course.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
In my ruined brain. I just felt the craziest flash of secondhand embarrassment at that second option.
A pleasure.
All
So,
you need to know is you need to
Do you know anything
watch
about
your
these
back around me.
worms?
Who talks like that? You should travel with me. Our odds are far better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Hey,
All
what can I say?
right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your
Ew.
side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect,
Ew,
pretty
I actually don't like
corpse.
seeing her make that face. That is actually so nasty.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
Yeah.
Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that
Oh, this would
abducted
be fire for
you.
role-playing,
You
fire
could
for
end
role-playing.
its
Give me a
life
second.
here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No, you should be furious, shouldn't you?
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this
This is
creature
like-
in shame. It's possessing your mind.
There's a tone of like,
forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips.
there's an undertone to this scene.
creature's
You feel me?
mind seems to
There's
focus
an
elsewhere.
undertone, and I don't like it. Concentrate on its thoughts. Shadowheart, bless me with guidance. Oh!
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away.
These
The
rolls are
monster
fucking me.
lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close those eyes forever. Ah! On that dark urge timing, you know? To sleep.
Death
Perchance.
is too good for it.
Ah! Let's get the good hunk Gale.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch the sigil. The look she gives it.
A hand? Anyone?
This gonna be your bestie, girl. Fantasize about hacking off the hand. Okay.
This
I'm
branch
scared.
of flesh is begging to be pruned,
Face.
and its sap sucked from.
What the fuck is happening to the screen?
Eyelids! Stop! Cease, you loon!
As soon as the dreams cross the threshold of your imagination, you
What
snap
just
back
happened?
to realize they have all come true.
What did I just do to Gale?
You were supposed to lend a hand, not take one.
Joy floods through
Apparently.
you. You were dazed on the Nautiloid, but
Joy?
now you are
Oh
truly
nah,
awake,
I'm crazy. Put me down.
alive.
What happened to Gale? Yeah.
You look rabid, pained, sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing.
Something awful is brewing within. I know not what.
Well, so far, my tadpole and I have been nothing but best friends.
Ah.
Something else is happening to you, isn't it? You have bouts of swooning and swaying, and your jaw is grinding like you're poised to chew off your tongue. Do take care of yourself.
Shut your ass up, Astarion. Is that it for Gale? Oh no, I gotta go back and save that man. No. What a fucking horrifying scene. Could you imagine? Ugh. Of course, that's the right move. Oh. Gale! It's gonna be bestie. Hi.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Add introductions? Oh.
At magic. Say, but I know you.
Magic.
Don't
Okay,
I?
bitch.
In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Never mind the Nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side.
The Emperor was not trying to save Gale.
How
He
about
said,
you?
I'm letting that man
How
die.
did you survive the
I got saved. I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still,
Gale has... Why am I seeing two of Gale? What the hell? Gale.
be with you in a moment.
What are you doing?
Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
Could he do that with Astarion?
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
Until quite recently, nothing at all.
Ah, yes. The good old days.
Yeah, the good old
Day
days.
1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin.
Yeah.
Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate.
This takes
I take it
days to
you
do?
Get the picture?
I do, but you might as well finish the picture.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles.
This is like the
Day
Lae'zel fucking
7,
convo.
a mind flayer is born.
Takes a week? That's a long time, I'm gonna be honest. We should have a fever by now. Graying skin, even.
Exactly. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm.
That's no fun.
Something to sleep on. We should get some rest. How can I help?
I'm not gonna tell him about my violent thoughts, apparently. I don't feel like it. I might tell Shadowheart.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend.
You saw that?
I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen.
I could say the same to you.
Indeed you could. We're all doing surprisingly well, given the circumstances. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours.
Why me? Me?
I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
I feel like they're talking to me so much more than they did when I was Tav. Not sure. How'd you like to go?
I don't think poison is for me. Nor stabbing, come to think of it.
No, that sounds
I
fucking
always
painful.
felt decapitation was a fine choice. One good swing and then Nothing.
I heard that you're still conscious for
But
like
we were talking about you. What'll it be?
a little bit after you're decapitated. Poison then. Should be painless at least.
A fine choice. I can think of some nightshades that are deliciously fatal. If they're mixed well, you'll just close your eyes and drift away.
Yeah.
And if they're not, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst case scenario, obviously.
Have you guys seen Killing Eve? Because I swear there was a scene where Sandra Oh's character was talking about how would you kill me in like one of the first episodes to her husband. This sounds strangely similar to that. Obviously it's the worst case scenario, but it won't happen. It can't.
If the last day has taught me anything, it's that the impossible is more likely than you think. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
I'm over people asking me about dying.
Yes?
Yes. Shadowheart.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped, but didn't.
What?
Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant?
What voice on the ship? I didn't hear no beautiful fucking weapon type shit. What? Beautiful weapon. Who was talking to you? Maybe it's a compliment.
Ha! Adorable. But your timing is awful.
Just a little.
Whatever the Mind Flayer's plans were, those dragons spoiled them. That doesn't make our situation less dangerous. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer.
Yeah.
Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
I love her. I love her!
Something the matter?
No. I'm gonna tell her about the yearning to kill when I know her a little bit better. Like right now we're still strangers, basically. Also, they seem so much more personable than when I first met them as Tav. Is it because I'm actually long resting more? Because I didn't long rest until I hit the Grove in my first Tav playthrough. No, we actually do need... Yeah, we actually need our spell slots back this time. Astarion! He's probably hungry as shit. We ate good from our supply pack, you know, the, I don't know, MRE types. And he's like, fuck all this, bro. I need food.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
Someone needs to let me know how
The
she got
thing's
captured.
dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
I imagine that she
And
was
if it
asleep when they
escapes,
got her
how
trapped,
will
but...
Oh, a guest.
Hi.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare.
Look at how pissed she is. She's been here for
Her
days.
lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Hi, baby. Deception. Oh. Don't worry. I'll get them out of here one way or another.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Shadowheart wants her lick back, but just like I saved you, I'm of course going to save my baby girl Lae'zel. This creature's dangerous. You gotta get out of here and leave it to professionals. 27.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
Hi, babies. Oh, a blast. I could use more specifics.
You didn't hear it?
No?
Shook our camp good, so we
Isn't
came
he
for a
the
look.
default tiefling, or am I my mind playing tricks on me? I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp?
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your
The
wound,
25. You
she
should
can
have
mend
wrote
it.
like Drawn a
be
map for
careful.
me.
There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Bye.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Y'all approved of that? They like being little shitheads too.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious.
It's been 3 days. I'd
But
imagine the
longer we
panic that would be
wait,
going
the
through
more
her,
it consumes.
knowing she's spending
My
days
people
when she should have been at
possess
a
the cure for this infection.
Zaithis.
I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
I think what creates an interesting unspoken dynamic is that Shadowheart's known me for several days now. And I dare say that she likes me. At the very least, our companions seem to be taking a liking to me. This is very much like Astarion and Gale don't know Lae'zel, so they're like, why do y'all have beef? And Shadowheart is like, ugh, her. A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Will it? And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is
I love her.
clear. When infected with a ghaik tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, we'll journey together. Let's find this creche.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
You'll just go to camp. Yeah, go to camp. We'll speak there.
Very well. But heed my words.
Of course.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru.
Zoru.
Our very lives depend on it.
Oh, her dialogue's a little different now
will
that
be
I'm
at your
not
camp.
taking her
Do
specifically.
not keep me waiting.
Wouldn't dream of it. Baby girl! Look at her run. I love her. Lae'zel?
Chatter already, Tusky.
Hi. Oh, let's hit her with it. You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
She wouldn't have heard him. I've never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
I love her. She 100% would hit her with something stupid. Really? Thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
She's so fucking dramatic in this place. She said, I'm not complimenting you, but if I take it as one. I undersold how annoying I could have been to her in my first playthrough. I get to be annoying as shit to her this playthrough.
All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
I saw someone when commenting on how dramatic this scene is. The comment was like, my wife went to Juilliard.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor!
Now that I know he led them right back,
Goblins here!
I'm kind of nuts for this.
Please! There's no time!
You led goblins here and you got house and snatched.
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
Zevlor, a good man. And I'm gonna be honest, as the goblins, maybe you shouldn't have killed him. You should have bum rushed him. Like you should have bum rushed the door with the others instead of killing the dude who was opening the gate. You know?
Shit! Form a line!
die!
Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting.
Nice. Jesus. I'm like,
inside, all of you, more may follow.
the amount of misses that we suffered there.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Me rolling up. Yeah, I wouldn't know that as a half-drow. Deadass. Not only did I pick a backstory in which I didn't grow up in the Underdark, but also, like, I wouldn't remember. Aroden got a lot of nerve for someone who very much did endanger the entire grove to not at the least be sorry. It is one thing entirely to be like, we didn't have another choice. You are not sorry about it, which is insane. One fight just ended, and you're picking another? Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns!
None.
I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
Ooh, Zevlor
You
took
see
a step
the
up.
tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
I mean, Aroden 100%. Like, he 100% deserves this hit. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Foul blood is insane. In my experience, when people start flinging what sounds like slurs, someone going, both of you enough. We both know good and fucking well who's the aggressor in the situation. I'm knocking this man flat on his ass. Oh my god. Guidance to help me punch. I'm aiming a blow at the human, knocking him flat on his ass. I just got an inspiration point from Lae'zel. I know I did. I'm punching the shit out of you for using foul bloods as an insult. Had it been something normal, I'd have been like, cool it. Foul bloods? Nah. Nah. I'm not gonna let Zevlor get in trouble. I'm punching the shit out of you. Yeah. Not happening.
That, I suppose.
You don't gotta worry about it,
The
Zevlor.
goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back.
Foul
We need to pack
bloods.
up and leave. Immediately.
Though, for once.
Oh, girl said nice punch. Zevlor?
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor.
Do you have something against Drow?
I meant no insult. It's simply that yours are a people at war with themselves. I've never known them to care for outsiders. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I need a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
All right.
Thank you again for your help out there. We're raised to fear the drow, but you've earned your place here. I'll make sure everyone here knows that.
Aroden, get your ass up.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody half-breed.
I could go again.
I'm done with this hellhole.
I could go again.
Must have history.
Never mind their history. Let's look for help.
Swing and swing and... Oh! Step.
He's having a lot of issues.
Parry, strike.
Oh, this is
Damn
the brother.
it. It's just not landing.
Let me get your clothes. Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Top option. You tried hitting it? I can really just read his thoughts. Let me save, because I'm interested in see what this means. Read his thoughts. What is that voice that I just heard in the background? Was that Shadowheart with the... Yeah, let's read his thoughts.
He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off.
Lord.
Never again.
Is he about to know that I just read his mind? I'm gonna help him. Clear your mind. Past mistakes. Inadvertently just picked something that was fire as fuck for my role playing. With the past mistakes don't matter, focus on the present. Ugh. Clear your mind. Past mistakes don't matter. Focus on the present, the target.
You're right. I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, step, swing. Yes!
Yep.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
I'll just sell it. One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foes.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, you'll make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin.
Yeah.
But I'll
Fuck
keep
'em.
at it. Thank you.
Of course. Nice. Lae'zel. To arms! Do I send Shadowheart away for this? I'm gonna send Shadowheart away for this.
Something the matter?
No, you just, need to go home.
If you're sure. A shame. I thought we were doing well together.
Don't break my heart, girl. Please.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yeah. And I would suggest that you do as she says. All I gotta say is this part that's about to come up. Hold on.
Lower.
All I gotta say is when I heard that the first time, she's being serious.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Ooh! Stop. Don't look at Lae'zel like that, please.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
What comes next?
The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
This scene was absolutely the scene where I was like, oh, she's funny as hell. Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
You still got that shit wrong. That'd be Faerun.
Something the matter?
I'm gonna give her a warning. I yearn to kill. I only feel like myself when I'm killing. I feel like now is a fine time to warn her.
Interesting. You're hardly alone. Bloodletting is quite popular of late.
Uh-huh.
Though
Not what I mean.
your twinge of conscience sets you apart from the brigands, monsters, and kill-happy fiends of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you think may be compelling you, you may have greater ability to resist it than you realize. Everyone has unseemly thoughts. Being able to quieten them is what sets us apart from the beasts.
Oh, honey. Glad I warned her, but... honey. Ah. Well, now, what does baby girl need?
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward.
That feels now much more
Can't
like...
wait to get this thing out of my head.
She's jesting and like one of those like elbowing you. You know what I mean? Poking fun. Rather than the first time when I walked around her and she said that, I was like, no, she actually was annoyed at me. I kind of want to save and I kind of want to flirt. You know? Just a little. If it turns out horrific, I can't handle secondhand embarrassment. Y'all know that by now. You know, this could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
That worked! That type of shit only works if you've already laid the groundwork of being a kind person that they're already into. I'm gonna be honest. 5 is kind of nuts. Probe her thoughts. Isn't that the fun of flirting? Is that you're towing the line of whether or not you're serious? I read from the bottom up and didn't read 1 until... Is it crazy as fuck to Is it crazy as fuck to proposition someone that... First of all, that fast and like that? Let me think. If I was in her position, would I want to be propositioned like that? I already had a save a second ago. I do want to give her the option to shoot me down. So I'm going to say it. We could find somewhere discreet right now, away from the camp.
Brambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice, I'm afraid.
Brambles?
Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well.
First of all, brambles? What the fuck does that mean? Second of all, that's 100% a no, but not in like a I'm not interested in you kind of way. That's a no, I don't want to. However, you know what I mean? You don't hit someone with a fucking she said something about tiring me out. You don't say shit like that. You're not interested. You just don't.
Something the matter?
I think I have more convo to have with you. I don't want to ask her about the little artifact. I'm not gonna push it. I'm just gonna go to bed. Oh, it means like a prickly bush. That's funny. Okay, yeah. To me, that sentence very much sounds like someone basically saying, the whole interaction with her sounds like, while I'm not uninterested, no, needs to be something better than that. Because the comment on brambles on bare skin, to me that goes, I'm not about to do that in the woods. You know what I mean? You can do better. Which I like. I like the dynamic they have. Very cute. Volo! My man!
You there! Hello!
Hi.
Ah, my good friend.
It's great to see you,
You were at the
Bolo.
gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close?
I sure did, my man.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then.
Uh-huh.
How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins? Hardly. They were shape-shifting devas.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass
Forgot he
or
mentioned
silver
dragons.
variety?
It was brass. No doubt about it.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Right?
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
About our conversation earlier, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Until we meet again, Bolo. Always a pleasure. Look at y'all fuckheads. And if I shoved y'all, then what?
Please.
Headset's
I'm
odd.
sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
She made eye contact with me for a reason. Y'all know that?
You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
How the fuck do I know what a death viper is? Imprison her. She's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food.
Forgot how
drinks our
crazy
water,
Kaga was.
Then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
You a bitch.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
I punched Aradin for foul blood. You don't think I'll say something about devil?
Back the idol. Surely.
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions.
Ew.
Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
I look evil as shit. I be forgetting that the narrator is just completely on like demon time when you're playing Dark Urge. Cause I played through this scene already, so I'm like, was I not paying attention? I might have been skipping it. I'm gonna be honest.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Why do I know all this?
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
What is up with my face? Ooh, no. Hit that quick save, because I don't know if this will stop me from being able to help her. Your mind wants the snake to kill the child, but your heart doesn't. Snap out of it.
Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
Look at Arabella. Okay, they let me. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed.
On who? Cause I will fuck you up.
Deal it to me.
I will fuck you up.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
You threatening your own people too. That's what's crazy. The fact that Halsin just...
Oh, no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
Getting that dialogue so early. Also, I have an idea that the wound on her hand acts up there because we're seeing like a way older, like woman figure. Completely threaten and brutalize a child. I really wonder if that's reminding her of Iconia. Probably is.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
Yep.
Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not about the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Okay. Tell me about your fear of wolves.
They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
The fact that Shar has fucked... I don't remember if it's Shar or Viconia. Has fucked with her memory so much to the point where she's remembering wolves and it's causing this level of fear. Fuck y'all. Everyone's got their own fears. I won't judge yours. The door was opening. Everyone's got their own fears. I won't judge yours.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability.
You could still fling fire at it,
Maybe
so I don't care.
that's what I like about you. You're different.
Stop. I need to check and see if she said that last time, because I swear she did not. I feel like she didn't say that last time. She might have. My heart just going pitter-patter. Okay, Gale, what do you got to say to me?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe.
Of course.
What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Right? Especially when it comes to, like... This isn't connected, but it's similar in thought that youth is when you're supposed to do dumb shit, because it's the only time you can get away with it. Like, it's the time to try different foods, fucking go out and genuinely go out and drink if you want to, because it's not like you'll be able to get away with it when you're older. I'm not talking like Arabella's age, but you know what I mean. This is the time to do stupid shit. Dye your hair. Especially teenagers, because it's like you're in high school, it's not that big a deal. You're trying to get a job, that's when you gotta start thinking about that shit. Youth is when you're supposed to do dumb shit. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Right, she did it, but like, gotta understand why she did. It's disgusting to not be able to understand her actions. Your blatant xenophobia mixed with threatening her people, specifically her parents. How the fuck are you shocked that she did something like that? You pushed a child to think that was her only option. Jesus. Oops. I keep speaking of stupid-ass rats.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yep. I don't need to say it. Look at how my crew's looking. Look at how Gale looking at you. Only a monster would threaten a child, dude. Especially the way you did it. You weren't even threatening normal-ass consequences. You're talking about death and sending her into prison. She's like 12. Like, what?
Yes, you would say so.
Yeah.
I know your kind. You see only villains and victims.
My kind.
A viper bears her
My
fangs
kind?
defending her brood.
I swear I reacted the same way.
I call her mother. You call her monster.
A viper.
No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Calling, like, refugees intruders is bonkers. Bonkers. What a crazy ass way to see human beings. I know they're not human per se, but like other beings. Alright, Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Mm-hmm. I'll wait.
This may be Catherine's.
That was loud
There.
as shit in my ears.
It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
I love Nettie. She's one of my favorite characters, especially in Act 1. Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you.
Mm-hmm.
You
I look
seem
so good.
healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Ain't that the truth? Everything about me is sick. The dizzy spells, the memory loss, the illithid parasite.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
I must sound insane walking up to someone saying that, because most people turn within a week, and I'm just walking up to civilization being like, by the way, I got a tadpole. It's like walking into, like, a fucking minute clinic, like I have a bomb strapped to my chest. Like, how am I supposed to help you? You know? What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick.
The bird's eyes are glassy. Its breathing weak.
What the fuck is that top option? Leave her alone. Tear her wings off.
Your chest tightens. Your fingertips shake.
That's insane. I didn't even fucking know that was an option. I'm going through it, dude. Jesus Christ.
There's something. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in
My
the woods
guardian?
together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Why is this locked behind a tadpole thing? I'm gonna say it. He and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Give Master Halsin a
What's that, a
right
half shot thing?
start.
No, look, she's about to poison me.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
I like being blue.
You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
You picked Lae'zel to say that too? You picked Lae'zel to say that too? Lae'zel's like, bitch, please. I do not give a fuck. I'll accept, I'll take, what? Let's see what we can do. I'm like, why do I feel confused as fuck? All right, thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course.
It's because I
Now,
can't read, that's why.
Tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I'm talking at the same time as them because I'm like, yeah, I've already seen this, and I can't remember what the fuck they're saying to me. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other.
Sure can.
Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure.
If you walk 20 feet
you've been straight
east
with
of the
me,
grove,
so I'll
you
be
see a
straight
big ass
with you.
ship.
You're
The
dangerous.
ruins.
If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Yeah. This is gonna be me consciously knowing she's trying to poison me, but I want to force her to tell me. I thought you could cure me. What about the branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything.
I
Now,
literally love Nettie.
Do
She's
I have your
great.
word or not?
You have my word. I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you.
Raised to believe your word is your
Here.
bond, bro. You have my word.
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small
been like a
army
week.
of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive? The fact that you can be like, so go get him. You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get
That is
close without
great.
goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life.
That sounds
How's
fucking
that
marvelous to me. Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're
Punch the
long
shit
gone.
out of them. Fuck them.
All I can say for sure
I'd do it again.
is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time.
Look at this dumbass squirrel.
Squirrel might be the single most adorable creature you can recall in all your stunted memory. It would be ever so twee if it were climbing a tree.
What?
Terrific.
Why did I
If I'm ever harangued by a rodent, I'll know who to call for.
Why did I just do that?
Body before you. You have no idea what just happened.
Why did I? Why did I just do that? What the fuck? I'm gonna say nothing. What the Why did I just do that? Didn't I talk to that squirrel in the last playthrough? What the fuck? I'm gonna keep quiet. 'Cause I don't know what to say. What would I say in real life? Look at how they're looking at the squirrel. Lae'zel.
The swirling bile cauldron of your brain is cooking up a poisoned stew.
Why did I just do that? Okay, this is where Alfira is. Yeah, I wasn't looking in the right spot.
Dance upon the stars
pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Let's stay quiet.
Change? No. Damn it!
Are you alright?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
That's gonna be loud as shit. Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
First things first, what's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face.
Alfira should be
Thinking of it
romanceable.
now,
I want to dance with her.
my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Nod in encouragement and gesture to the lute.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Do I get to hear it? I'm sad. Y'all know I have such a soft spot for bards. Why are we doing the same shit?
Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon sun, oh, remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon sun,
You hear the strings, like the violin?
remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
She should be romanceable. Hands fucking down. My God.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
What a fucking gorgeous song. Yes, absolutely. Claps all around. Gorgeous.
Sorry.
Jesus. No. The song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's
What a
the
gorgeous
first time
fucking
I've
song.
played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I'm sure your teacher will be proud to see you now.
She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her.
Dude,
I've a long
the
way
way
to
I
go.
almost named this character Dawn.
But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
I like it. Role-playing wise, I like it a lot. The thing inside you that is just evil is like, I can't believe you're being kind.
Listen.
Your favorite drownings will take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
Every time I see that face on my character, I'm gonna look at y'all because I know something fucking devious is about to be stated. You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I don't hear anything. Come back to shore.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
I had to blur this out last time, to my knowledge.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Ah! The music stopped. Gale, put your dumb ass up.
Are they gone?
Gale. Gale and Lae'zel, dumbasses for real. They're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Take a Jesus. Take a breath, deep and slow. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad.
Wait. You wanted something from the nest?
You should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me.
She sucked some
Find
fucking
a boy
cops
called
on me.
Donnie. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
I think I've been there before. They don't like me. Eridan's bitch ass.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Don't fucking
Sucker
try it
punching
again.
strangers. That's your bit, right?
Still sore about that. You had it coming.
Wasn't any of your business, though, was it?
You made it mine when you
Didn't think
decided to
this
spit
contract could
foul
go any
blood
worse.
in front of me.
Then you showed up.
Uh-huh. Looks like you were ill prepared.
Don't know what I expected. That much
Bitch.
gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for.
You giving up? I might take a shot at it myself.
Have at it. If you think you can do better.
I
It's called the
guarantee
Night
it.
Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give
You
you,
walked
a map
right
of
into
the
the
temple
goblin camp
wish
and
you
got
a happy
shocked that
funeral.
y'all lost.
But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract.
Shadowheart does not like
Can
you.
show you where we turn back. If you feel like dying.
I like the I like the dynamic we got going on. Thanks. I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting.
Fuck off.
Come on.
Alright, now let's save poor Barkus.
Look what we got here.
What?
Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
Fez. Someone pointed out that you're the goblin that we see in Moonrise. I forgot where I saw you from. What the hell's are you doing?
What's it bloody
I'll keep him
look
alive.
like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Alright, let me rephrase it. Why?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
Alright, fun's over. Release the gnome.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power.
I get that you
courses
haven't
through.
heard all the goblins I've been slaying.
Authority.
But maybe you can see that my friend's coated in blood? All you lot... All of you lot against one deep gnome. You should find a better target.
I reckon we could do better than this run, eh? We're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us. Move it!
Break. Okay, yeah. Was not... I had a heart attack. Okay, I was not trying to launch bro again.
Cut me loose!
Sure.
Bag of Camara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Get on with what?
You saved me. Now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
I'd rather like to know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home.
I recognize that.
found
I
it
looted
around
it
the
from
neck
your
of
dead
a
corpse
thug
last time.
in the lower city.
My bad.
It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found.
He's Wolbrin's
But I
friend,
still
right?
have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Alright, bye. This is where you normally see Raphael, ain't it? Oh! Yep. Scared the hell out of me again. Bitch!
My, what manner of place is this?
I love his voice
A
acting.
path to redemption? Or a road to damnation?
Crazy for a dark
Hard to
urge to
say,
hear.
For your journey is just beginning.
Right, Celine?
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that.
Down comes the claw. He
They
fucking
do
says
know
that in
how
your
to
last
write
fight.
them in Cormyr, don't they?
Whack.
Well met. I
You're
am
talking a lot, Raph.
Raphael. Very much at your service. It's
But
not
I'm-
every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
It would be insane to probably hear that someone knows you more than you know yourself. You know what I mean? It'd be like, what do you know about me? But also, I'm playing a character that's much more coy than the other characters I've played. So it's like, character, I guess, I've played. So instead of being real straight up like, alright, cut to the bullshit, she's also going to be bantering with him. So I'm interested to see. Oh, you're familiar with my work?
I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself.
Sure.
Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest.
Like, I irritated
and the
Raphael off
famished
a rip
come
as
feed
Tav.
Lavishly.
He's probably gonna like bantering
Go
with
on,
Celine a lot more.
partake. Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Fill the plate.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
Oh, I like Celine a lot.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
His voice actor ate this
Am
the
I a
fuck up.
friend? Potentially. An adversary. Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Now, why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could
Love the
fix it
straightforward
all
angle.
like that.
Could he, though? Is he bullshitting me right here? I need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind
Everyone approved of
before
that.
you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust
Yeah, like, I
every
get the
possibility
feeling that
until
Raphael likes
none
Celine a lot more than my dad.
when hope
He
has
was
been
already like, all right,
whittled
get out my
down
house.
to the very marrow of despair. That's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Of course.
Hope. Such a tease.
And if I do want to take this deal, how might I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
And I got food from that.
That's curious.
Love it.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not?
He's way more than
Next
the
to
kin,
a
bro.
dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Lord, bro. We have no dragons at our disposal at the moment, I'm afraid.
I will sit astride one. It is only a matter of time. I will ride a red dragon. I will wield the silver sword, and I will conquer every layer of hell, should my queen command it.
The fact that... I feel like it should go without saying that this being my second playthrough is going to have spoilers. The fact that, at least for me and my canon ending for my tab, she does end up riding a red dragon and wielding a silver sword. But to leave! Anyways. Why were the knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see
No
but
shit.
to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Gale and Shadowheart are my favorites to talk
Do
to
you
after
feel
this.
as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
You have a strange definition of flattery.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
But what is it that the devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Ah, you don't say. You got that right.
Admittedly, it's an area in which I have a modicum of expertise. And, based on the evidence before us, it's hard to imagine any other motivation.
Yeah.
Fact one.
And we
there's
know that to be
something
true.
Very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two. A devil offers to take it away.
Yeah.
Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made.
Gale's voice actor
Remember
is
his Cormyrean
damn, you know what I
rhyme?
mean?
Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Shut up, Gale. Shadowheart?
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up.
Right.
No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Let's use wisdom. Bro, no, I'm rolling this. Fuck yeah. Use your shared connection to read her thoughts.
Anticipation. She is testing you somehow. About Raphael.
Seems like you have a particular point you want to make about Raphael.
Actually, yes, you're right. Very intuitive. Clearly the devil was trying to sow doubt among us. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
I think she fucking nailed it. But also, I think it's sad as hell that some of the people that she could be referring to is her parents. Like, knowing how her story ends up, hearing that all the skills that she has with torture techniques, does she not practice on her parents? It's on fucking sight with Char. DLC to fuck up Char when? Because I'll be right there ready to swipe my credit card. Let me save, because I've never picked outside of a couple of these, and I kind of want to see them. I think I detected a note of admiration in your voice.
I respect his craft. As should you. Watch out for that devil.
Oops. Yes, we need a long rest.
I'm so glad I found... Wait,
No,
it's me.
no.
It's Alfira
No, I can't watch this again. I can't watch this again. No. I'm absolutely putting my reaction the first time I saw this full scene in, because I can't do it. Alfira, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. You've... well... inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet.
And I've met
to
her
prove
more than I did
that
the
I could be
first time.
half the bard Lihala was.
No!
I want to join you. To fight by your side.
She approached me when I was a stranger
help
last time.
people.
Now she actually knows me.
As you've helped me.
Dude. I would 100% be like, no, I'm going to turn her away to save her. But it's so good for roleplay. It's so good. Are you sure I lead a dangerous life?
I've been running since El Turel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you.
Alfira, IRL me is in love with you. That's all I gotta say. It's so important for my character's development, because we made such a connection that it's so fucking important for this to be what spurs her from going, I have bad thoughts, to like, this is a serious, like, actual danger. Like, I am a dangerous person. You may join me. I'd love to have you.
Really? Just like that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm literally in love with you. Why'd I point to
won't let you
Lae'zel for
down.
Gale speaking?
I promise.
No! Yep. The hell?
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Alfira.
You scared the
Bard from the
hell out of
Grove.
me.
I don't mean any harm.
Why are you just rolling up on my camp like this? I was like, I ain't never seen Lae'zel just sit across the fire from me like that. What are you... State your purpose or die. Dramatic. Is something wrong? Are the tieflings all right?
Oh, yes. Everything is fine. Thanks to you.
What the fuck are you doing here
That's
then?
why I'm here. When I'd heard what you'd done, it inspired me. Made me feel brave again.
Fuck,
I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people. As you've helped us.
If this is the playthrough where I get to fucking have Alfira in the party, y'all bitches were holding out on me. You know that? Holding out on me. We get a bard ally. Don't talk to me. All of y'all cannot talk to me. Are you sure? This is kind of dangerous.
I've been running since El Turel.
We had to play the...
And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it.
My heart's going.
So I'd rather face it head on. With you.
She should be romanceable. She should be romanceable. I don't care what no one fucking says. She should be romanceable. I would motherfucking love to have you. And this character would love to have anyone who's willing to fight. Hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like that?
I wish that I had fucking walked up on her.
Thank you. Thank you
It crossed my mind
so
when I
much.
freed that gnome that I didn't free her. free her. Help her.
I won't let you down. I promise.
You literally couldn't if you tried, babe. Oh my god, Alfira!
I can't wait to hit the road.
Hi.
Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep?
We could go anywhere you want to, babe.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say. I can't wait to hit the road. Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my
Shush.
teacher would say.
Don't speak to me. Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
We should get to know each other a little more. Oh, Lord.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Oh, that's a soft shutdown. Like, that's a... you know what I mean? In the nicest way possible, that's a no. If you're not comfortable, I won't press you.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Like, that was so, like... especially with all the banter we've had up till now, that was 100% a... no. No issue. No issue. Full rest. We need a full rest. Ow! No!
Eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed.
Bro, I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see it
Which is in
again.
a state of gore nearly beyond recognition.
I don't...
The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Y'all don't understand, like, the deep feeling of loss that I feel at the loss of a character. Y'all saw in my first playthrough how much I loved Alfira, how every single meeting with her I loved. This felt like it was a personal slight on me. Me personally. Alright, let's full rest. What the...
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not
I
in
thought I
your
was
bed.
T-posing for a second.
You stand above a body which is in a state of gore beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
I don't think... I need a drink. She survived the entire game up to the end of my last playthrough, and I'm the one who fucking killed her in this one? My intelligence is fucked, so I might as well just use investigation. Look for an explanation.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over.
Look at the fucking shit on the
No
ground!
matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question
I'm gonna cry.
flows
There's no
through
way.
your mind. Who are you really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Her eyes are the craziest part about it. I don't want to see it anymore. No, try hard to remember something. Anything. Okay.
A single moment comes to you. The flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words.
That's fucking horrifying. Oh my god. One of my only gripes with the game is when we get flashbacks, they'll tell us instead of show us. Like telling us about how Will's chasing Karlach through the hells instead of showing us. They showed us that. That's fucking heartbreaking. I didn't see that my first time. Investigate your surroundings looking for any explanation.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone.
That's...
And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Wonder what curse is in your heart to kill in your sleep.
Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better.
This shit's terrifying.
You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act.
I want to do a
You
combination.
only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot
Look at the
sin
fucking
before you.
sweat all up on my face. Okay, this is what I want to do. Something I'm going to do differently. First, scrub the water from your hands.
You scrub yourself until your hands are cold and raw. While your body starts to feel clean, the blood doesn't seem to leave.
Jesus. Examine it. Is it magical? Why is the blood still on my hands?
There is no magic binding this blood to your body, only guilt. You shake your head, and it seems to go away. Only then. If
Oh,
you
poor
are
Celine.
fortunate, no soul will be able to know you were behind this murder.
Well...
Another waif dead before her time.
Waif?
I wonder how it happened.
What's waif mean?
She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you?
She's asking me to just straight up. That's my baby girl. I can blame a Starian? That's kind of bonkers that you can just be like, it's a Starian. I'd have been fucking pissed if I was him. I think so.
Why? Was her innocence just an act?
Look at her trying to give me every single benefit of the doubt. No, I have no idea why I killed that woman. I can't remember. I don't know why I did it.
The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully.
Bro.
You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
I'm gonna keep silent. Oh, I so far love Celine.
Even if it was the worm, this was peculiar indeed. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air.
Yeah.
As the Inquisition departs.
Because it was Shadowheart that
Left
fucking
alone
questioned me.
With a familiar headache.
Bro. Okay, the last two are so obviously the evil options. Okay. Yeah, why am I upset? Now I get to roleplay and pick why Celine is upset. She's scared of who she was. The whole I won't let another fall to my hands is kind of tough. I kind of want to mourn though. Mourn or vow? No, I'll go mourn. She's in her grief stage. Vow, I'm sure will come later. Mourn, you truly wished to journey beside Alfira. And I knew her, so this sucks.
One more failed adventurer. gone to the mud now.
The narrator be evil as shit.